Okay, so here is an important point. I'm not recording this for everybody on the channel. I am recording this for my son and maybe even my son's son, I don't know. Look, I have what's called undermethylation. And undermethylation is basically, it's difficult to explain, but let's imagine there are many chemical reactions. You know, when you mix, let's say, soda and vinegar, you will have, you know, bubbles. So that is a chemical reaction. And so there are many similar, well, not similar, there are many chemical reactions in the body, and that's how we can survive, right? We eat food and then it's broken up into small pieces, and we digest it, our body kind of accepts it, then our body uses the energy, and then of course when you use energy, it's kind of like, imagine like burning some kind of fuel. You have the smoke, right? And that's what you don't want. And so one of those things that are supposed to clean up the smoke is called methylation. So when that doesn't work so well, which it happens in my case, you get something that's called homocysteine, which is kind of like a poison. It's normal to have it, but it's not normal to have too much of it. And when you have too much of it, basically your body gets messed up, and most of all, your brain gets messed up. So you become depressed, you lose your focus, you lose your memory, your body becomes weaker, you feel, in my case, you feel muscle ache. So in my case, I used to work 5 days a week, and I clearly remember that I was exercising every day, and every day I would have to, after work, when I finished my work, I would go home, and I would have to go up, let's say about two stories worth of stairs. It was a bicycle parking above a bus stop. So you can imagine the height, right? So there is a bus underneath, and then there is the second floor where the bicycles are parked. And so that thing had just one direct, how to say, straight steps. Okay, and every day I would go there. And so here's what I found, is that on Monday, I can just run up the stairs, fine, no problem. And then on Friday, I can still go up, but I feel pain in my legs. And why? Like, there is no good reason for that, because I'm not tired, I'm okay, I'm still healthy. Every Friday I would feel so much more pain, and the kind of pain which you feel when you are tired. You know, like when you run a lot, then you feel like, oh my God, can I run more? I don't know, it feels so bad, it hurts so much, and maybe I should stop. That kind of pain. But I knew, but like logically, I can understand that this is just pain. It's not normal. So this was one of the symptoms, and one more huge symptom for me was light sensitivity. So like bright light like now, by the end of the day, I would have to be like this, like close one eye, maybe like cover one more, because it was too bright. I remember suffering at work. And so what I did to fix it, well, actually it's so simple. Again, I keep telling you this, it's so simple. So many things that work for me are, I'm like, I should call this channel a simple man, you know. Anyway, what works for me is TMG. Just look it up. It's TMG, trimethylglycine. Okay, so tri means 3. Methyl means that methyl group is kind of like a circle thingy. Anyway, that doesn't matter. It's like, that is the thing that happens in methylation. So the methylation needs to take the methyl cookies. Let's call them methyl cookies, okay? And mix them with that smoke, and then it gets out. That smoke gets kind of absorbed into the cookies, and then you can basically use them. No, cookies are sponges. Let's call it sponges, okay? So with those sponges, you clean the smoke, and your body becomes cleaner and happier. And so this is what happens if I take TMG, and my weight is 64-ish kilograms, and I take 3 grams, 3,000 milligrams of it's betaine anhydrous. Okay, I take 3 grams in the morning, and then I take 4 in the evening. And of course, you need to find your own, you know, how much you need, but this is what I do. So again, I'm sorry guys, for those who are not experiencing this kind of situation. If you're watching, well, you know now how I used to feel and what I do. If you find yourself in what I described, please check it. Like, there are ways to check, like homocysteine, you can check it, but I am in Japan, and I asked, and they just told me that the laboratories rarely do that. So I would have to like find some kind of tricky way to get tested here, and I just didn't do that because it works. I mean, TMG works for me. Yeah, and the zinc. I take zinc. I take, how many? I think 30 milligrams per day, I think. It also helps. But TMG was the game changer for me. Anyway, so that's my point of the day, how to be healthy. And I will see you next time.